if you're seeing this, this is going to be channel messages for what you need to hear for the next 7 days. So it is timeless from whenever it finds you, but the next 7 days from when it's finding you. If you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my channel messages that I already channeled before this message. I also am planning on pulling a bit of some tarot cards, get a bit of both faves. You get the best of both worlds over here. So let's get into the message. First of all, there is this energy of like abundance. That's the first word that I felt called to write down. Throat chakra. It is Mercury retrograde. There's this energy of like maybe feeling like words are hard to get out, or you feel like things could be getting misconstrued. I'm hearing just go with the flow, push through, communicate the best you can. But there is this focus on abundance. Some of you guys, maybe you're feeling called to do like an abundance ritual. Maybe you have been doing them like the first of the month, or something you feel called to do tomorrow, the 11/11 portal, or whenever you want. If you're into that, obviously everyone's spiritual practices, your beliefs are what they are, to each their own. This is just channel messages, so take that if it resonates. If it doesn't, that's absolutely fine. But there is this energy of I wrote down the money you need is coming. The money you need is coming. There is also this energy of something triggering you to have to work through past shadows. Now, don't be scared, okay? I'm not trying to fearmonger. That's not always necessarily a bad thing. I'm hearing conversation. There is this energy around like heavier conversations. Again, that doesn't even have to mean negative, just intense, heavier. Even if it's positive, it's like a lot of positive emotion too. So not even heavy in a bad way, but just like, oh my God, I don't think I've ever felt this understood after a conversation for some of you. Again, it's just this energy of conversations, working through past shadows. Some of you might run into an old friend or some person that you knew in high school as well. And I also wrote down an ex reaching out and close out the cycle. Now, that is not for everyone. I will tell you that is not for everyone. And also, it's not a bad thing if they don't reach out, or none of your exes reach out. I never have any of my exes reach out during my Mercury retrograde, and I feel like that makes sense because I don't have any lingering things with any of my exes. Like, everything is closed out, what's done is done. So this is like an opportunity for you guys to close out a cycle. Again, this could be like an ex situationship, an ex crush. It doesn't even have to be somebody you dated. But with the scorpionic energy that's influencing this retrograde, there is this energy of like, I feel called to say obsessive, but again, not in a scary way, not anything that's like Joe from you level. I don't see anything like that. It's just this energy like this person has a lot of feelings for you. Some of you guys, you might have to reset some of your electronics this week, like your phone. Some of you guys might need to get like a new car battery, reset something like your car monitor or something with that. If you have like a new smart card, like something about like your screen, new TV, or something about even like resetting like an iPad. But there is this energy of a lot around deeper conversations and deeper communication this week. You may be experiencing headaches, migraines, even neck pain, but for a lot of you, this is going to be very relieving. I'm hearing out with the old and with the new. So also some signs to look out for are 11/11, obviously, but also 1/1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, some of you guys might be getting a new job or potentially getting a raise at the job that you're at. Black roses, Scooby-Doo, cheetahs. Again, this is just channeled energy. Weddings, seeing things about weddings, rings, wedding, something about like videos, a lot of like wedding videos on your For You page. Lilies, owls, oranges, or just the color orange in general. That's giving Seiko chakra energy as well. Some of you guys may be feeling called to get a new tattoo this week. Apple pie is also a sign, wolves, and then we have receiving something very specific from your vision board. This is like for some of you like a house, a key, an apartment, a plant, even if it's like something with yourself, like a physical appearance, like you just like in the next week you realize you're at the physique that you want to be in your body, whatever it is. That is the overall energy. Like, this is a big time for communication. I'm also hearing don't be afraid to get things off your chest, but again, just have grace with yourself and have grace with others, because it is Mercury retrograde, and that's not an excuse, it's just an explanation. There's not an excuse for anyone to miscommunicate in a way that's malicious, mean, or harmful, whether it's Mercury retrograde or not. But there is this energy of, for a lot of you, this being like acceptance. I'm hearing closure. This feels like closure. Whatever this is, whatever you hear, whatever's said, whatever's done is going to be giving you closure. So we're going to get some tarot and see anything else that this collective needs to look out for the next week. Look out for. Interesting. I'm hearing keep your eyes open. Again, this is not scary. It's just something about being more in tune, being more aware. You know, like you're changing the frequency, the dial a bit to be more in tune with things that you need right now as well. Also being in tune with yourself. Some of you guys, this might even be conversations that like you're having with your inner self, which I talk to myself all the time. Big fan, big fan. But seriously, sometimes it's just one of those things where it's like helping you process. I'm hearing the words hyperverbal. So you might be somebody where you like to talk a lot. Like it helps you to physically talk it out and like understand like multiple ways of seeing the situation or the scenario. So this could even be you having a conversation with yourself and like getting to something that just brings you relief, whether it's an understanding and acceptance. You like again viewed the situation from all sides, and something about 10 of cups on the bottom of the deck. You are going to end up happy, and by the end of this week you're going to feel much lighter and a better mindset than you were when it started. Okay, what else? Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands coming out. This is what I mean. This is not the time to be guarded. We have the Empress. You are in this very receiving energy with Temperance. Wow. Okay, I love this. I love this energy. The Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands in tarot, and the Six of Wands is all about success, victory, fame, fortune. I think that a lot of you are doing I don't think. I know that a lot of you are doing better than you realize in multiple ways. Financially, even if you're struggling, there's something about the way your mindset is around money being like so much more positive than people who even have like 20 times the amount of money you do. And so things just like seem like they're flipping in your favor. And there's this energy of not being so guarded, accepting help. But this is also like not wanting people to disturb your inner peace is what it feels like, because you really, again, this is Empress energy. Like this is your time to receive. It is a time for you to receive good things. I'm hearing you deserve good things. And this is coming into balance, especially with Sagittarius energy. This Mercury retrograde is also starting in Sagittarius energy, I'm pretty sure. I'm not an astrologer, so don't quote me on that. But there is something about Sagittarius season or Sagittarius energy being significant. But you, again, are going to be feeling much more balanced by the end of this week. Pomegranates could be significant. Again, the color orange is very much coming through. Something about, as well, like, maybe, like, going to a friend's house and, like, they have, like, a really, like, comfy chair. Or, like, you getting comfortable, getting cozy this week as well. Any other advice for this collective for this week, Spirit? Any advice cards? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups coming out reverse. 7. It's interesting. 7, 7. And then we have the Hierophant. This is the time to lean into your spiritual knowing, your spiritual knowledge, faith. Okay, this doesn't even have to be faith as like a religious sense. This is faith in yourself, really. A lot of you are going to be trusting yourself a lot more this week. Ooh, that's tea. Taurus energy coming out here as well. But with this Seven of Cups reverse, it's like, this is like feeling like a clearing of like brain fog. Maybe you feel like, again, I mean, this feels like things haven't been making sense to you. Maybe like you just feel like you have been like spacing out. And it's one of those things where it's like something just snaps and you're like, what am I doing? Why am I not like taking care of myself in this way or that way? Or why did I not say this or that in a situation? And like it fueling you and like giving you the strength. You're alchemizing your pain and turning it into power. Whether you realize that's what you're doing. Some of you guys, I think you do know what you're doing. Like there's purpose, like you're purposely like, yes, anything prosper, like will not prosper against me. Like anytime anyone says anything about me, myself, my name, my business, like all it does is turn into money opportunities. But to each their own, again, remember. So even if you don't know you're doing it, there's this energy of alchemizing your past pain. And this is what this retrograde season is about for you. And that's what these conversations are coming through. Where it's like, it's not just a dream. It's not just this energy of confusion. And maybe you have like a lot of dreams about past people or past situations. Something about your dreams I'm hearing are very telling. You could be somebody who's very spiritual. You get a lot of spiritual signs in your dreams. Again, lilies, white flowers are significant coming through. This is going to be a very healing conversation for your inner child as well. But this is time to, I'm hearing, let go of like this brain fog, this confusion. This is meant to provide you with clarity. 6 of Wands, there it is. Because you are in this new successful period. And this is why the 7 of Wands came out reversed, because this is this energy of like, once you get the success, once you get where you want to be and you're in this limelight and everything feels good, people do start to treat you different, and that's where this guard energy comes up. But I'm hearing like that you don't have anything to worry about when it comes to that, because you are very divinely protected. There's something about you really, again, I'm hearing utilizing and alchemizing your energy in such an amazing way. So with this Six of Wands, this is confirmation that you are on the right path. You are on the right track. This week, the next 7 days are going to show you that. Something about things getting better up until now, until Christmas time, because I'm just drawn to this wreath, which is just making me think of like Christmas. So I'm here, 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Bestie. This is giving stability. It's giving the money is coming. Like I said, it's giving, why was I worried? I'm booked and busy, baby. Like, what do you mean? Woo! All right, anything else? Any other advice? Here, and keep going with the flow. Your hobbies are going to make you successful. Some of you guys, it's like not even just a hobby. It's like what you want to do. The moon. A lot of you guys, your intuition is strengthening around things that were illusions. Like, it's like things cannot stay hidden from you for very long. You are a very introspective individual, and there is this energy of that coming forward. Something about this past full moon being very transformative. You could have released a lot with this last full moon we just had, like last week, last couple days as well. So it's been a lot of energy, and this is the thing. So I do feel like you're coming out of this heaviness, this energy of, I'm hearing like feeling like you're too weird, you're too much, what you do isn't good enough, you're just like this person who like doesn't fit in. And every time I feel this energy, I always channel the song Outside Looking In by Jordan Pruitt. So look up that song or look up the lyrics if you feel called to. But you're not an outsider. There's this energy of like you really are stepping into your creative energy, especially with the Empress. You look so good. Not even just physically, but you do look good. But spiritually, emotionally, like you are in a better place than I think that you realize. Again, it's going to become more clear. So Queen of Pentacles, nurturing yourself, things like that. Okay, let's get a couple messages really quick. Anything else you need to look out for this week? Any signs for this week for this collective spirit? Take a self-care day. Don't be afraid to slow down. Do things for yourself. Here, take yourself on a date. Like romanticize, excuse my language, romanticize the fuck out of your life. It is time to do that. It's time to romanticize the fuck out of your life. And this Mercury retrograde is showing what have you cleared from the past versions of yourself. Even, again, things that, parts of you that are scared to create, scared to put yourself out there. Purging this. This is the time to purge it. And this can even be done on your self-care day. Take a nice bath, whatever, again, self-care looks like for you. But you know what to do. Again, is it a little bit scary? Yeah, but it's scary because this is like leaning into the career, the job, the success, the life, the embodying the person you know you're meant to be for your soul's purpose. And there's fear around that because you feel like now at this point, you're going to have something to lose. You know what I mean? It's this energy, but that's not a negative thing. Actor or actress is coming out. So that could be something that you've always seen yourself doing. I'm also hearing I don't want to act or play pretend in my life anymore. So maybe you feel like you have to really mask yourself around, like, I'm hearing family specifically, like where you live. But also friends, just life in general, something about that. But a lot of you, this feels like career. Like, again, expanding your career horizons. I'm hearing put your videos out there. Also, don't be afraid, even if it's like not the best take, something about like not being a perfect take. If you are somebody who's doing like voice acting or acting, just send this. I'm hearing send the tape anyway. Your success is inevitable. The money is coming. Your success is inevitable. Even if this is a hard week of conversations, it's not going to stop your manifestations. It's not going to stop you from being successful, period. Follow your heart. As a lover girl, I love that. I also have working with animals. So you could be somebody who works with, like in a shelter or animals, something about, or animals just really like you as well. It's interesting. I just picked up the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I think you come off, maybe some of you, I'm hearing, if you have like RBF or like rest, like you look mean, like your resting face is mean, or people maybe assume that you're mean. Maybe I'm hearing because you're conventionally attractive for a lot of you watching this, or what people consider conventionally attractive. And so it's like people assume like you have this Regina George energy where it's like, oh my God, like I love your bracelet, it's so cute. And that's like, I hate that fucking bracelet. Or that's the ugliest fucking skirt I've ever seen, whatever she says. But it's like, you make people want to apologize for treating you like that because It's almost like it comes from a place of them being insecure and naive, this Page of Cups energy, where like people do judge a book by its cover, and I think that happened to you a lot. So this can be why it's hard for you to lean into your heart and what you want to do. And that's the type of wounds that are going to be like triggered this week, and healing through what's best for you. I mean, people really tried to dim your light. I'm sorry. I understand what that's like. I generally empathize with that. And no matter what, nobody will ever be able to stop you from doing what's meant for you. Like, your destiny is your destiny for a reason. Even if people are trying to destiny swap, whatever it is, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. So, you're okay. Trust me. Anything else? Spirituality. This is, again, whatever that means to you. And we also have manifestation right here. Leaning into your spirituality. Manifestation. Whatever that means to you. Your faith. Again, even if you're religious, all of that. Whatever you believe in, okay? But you aren't lazy. There's something about doing things your own way in your own time. And some of you guys, again, maybe you are coming out of this period of being in a more of like a restful period, but rest is productive. We also have Leo energy coming out, so you could have Leo placements in your chart. There's something about using that Leo energy where you're fun, creative, that childlike energy, that bubbly energy, you get that heart chakra energy, following your heart, being a leader as well. So maybe even if you aren't a leader, you just embody those traits. And then we have 444 as a sign as well. So that's what I have for the next 7 days. This is a time, again, of conversations, closing out cycles, and you also getting the money, the conversations off your chest, the money you deserve, and everything that you feel like is meant to be working out for you becoming clear. So I'm not saying you're going to receive it all this week. Some of you guys, you might receive, again, one thing. There's something about, again, that manifestation board. But this week is setting you up for success. Even and if you're having these hard cries and these, like, again, deep conversations, I'm hearing all these mental breakdowns are going to lead to mental breakthroughs. And that is where you're headed. So that's what I have. Thank you so much for watching. You got this. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you for the next reading. Take care.